today's vlog, we are going to be getting through this. I have a ton of new products that I've been whipping up behind the scenes and I want to add to my fall inventory with all of my craft shows coming up, and it's kind of a lot. I definitely procrastinate the tagging part. It's not necessarily my favorite part. Honestly, everything but the crocheting part isn't necessarily my favorite part, but it's still not that bad. I think I procrastinate it and I make it worse in my head than it actually is, and we're gonna do it together and get all of these products tagged and ready to go for my upcoming shows. Be sure to wait until the end of this vlog because I will be sharing how many of these products we'll be able to tag in our short amount of time together. I have 1 hour that I want to designate towards tagging. I don't want to spend too long on it. So we gotta get to tagging like right now. Get the space all organized and ready to go and get a little tagging station set up and get tagging some of these products. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Camryn. Welcome here. I'm excited that you're here if you're new here, and if you're not new here, I'm also excited that you're here. We're friends. We're like really close at this point where I feel like it's okay that I'm kind of in my cozies and we're just hanging out and chilling and doing all the market prep things together. It honestly feels like we're hanging out here on YouTube. I hope it feels like that for you as well. Oh, and if you're not subscribed already, this is a really good time to subscribe. I mean, every time is a good time to subscribe because I do post weekly tips and tricks on helping you make more money at craft shows. But anyways, this is a really good time to subscribe because my busy market season is coming up and I am vlogging my entire season. And I'm going to be doing a ton of behind the scenes, sharing what's selling for me, sharing things I'm learning, tips and tricks, industry secrets, all the things that you need to know about selling crochet at craft shows. So I would hate for you to miss out on those. Be sure to subscribe down below and let's get started tagging. I got all of my stuff all ready to go. All of these hats are categorized in stacks of sizes, so that will be helpful. And I think we should get started with this bag of ghosts that I have. I did count these ghosts earlier. I've got 30 of them, and I will be using this tag template to tag my ghosts. So I do have 2 different tag templates that I'll be using. This one here is the one that I have available for free. Actually, I will link that down below if you don't have this tag template yet. It's super nice because there's care instructions on the back. There's a place for your price, the size. You can put your social media and your website on these tags, and you can customize this template. It's a Canva template, so you just grab the template, customize it with your brand and your fonts, and I even have a YouTube video that shows you exactly how to do it. So just in case, I do have a background in graphic design, by the way. That's why I like totally nerd out about the branding side of things when it comes to my crochet business. But anyways, I hope I can help you out by getting you that free template if you don't have it already. I'll be using that to tag all of the beanies that I have sitting here. As far as the pumpkins and the ghosts, I will be using this tag, which is a new tag template that I have, and it is not available yet because this is actually going to be one of the tag templates that will be available in my upcoming course. It is a course specifically for crocheters and teaching you how to sell at craft shows. So it's actually a course slash program that's going to take you from feeling completely overwhelmed about doing craft shows and selling your work and prepping and pretty much all the things that go into doing a show, which is a lot. It is worth it, but it does feel like a lot. I totally get that. That's why I packaged all of my tips together in this course that is going to take you from overwhelmed to so confident, killing it at your craft shows. And anyways, I just wanted to mention that's coming in 2025. This is one of the many templates that's going to be included in that course launch, and I'm super looking forward to it. I wanted to mention that in case you saw these tags, you're like, where are these coming from? These are from that other template, but it will be coming soon. I know 2025 sounds so far, but it's coming up and I'm so excited for you to check out the course. Anyways, let's get started pricing some of these guys here. Now, last year I was selling these ghosts for $12 each. I priced them last year. I was really comfortable with that price. I was feeling really good about it, but they sold so fast that it's actually a cue to me to raise the price a little bit on these. We'll see how it goes. Worst case, we're gonna have to do some sales to clear some inventory at the end of the season, but I do have the 7 markets coming up and I am thinking at 30 I hope to make more, but even with that amount, I just feel like at least 5 are gonna sell at every show, at least. I mean, that's like at the very least. When I was bringing them last year, I'd bring 12 at once and they would all sell out in one day. So I feel like I need to raise the price on these. It's just one of those decisions that it's always hard to make that decision in your business, especially when you're the only one. You're like the CEO, right? Like making all of the hard decisions. We'll try it out. I think it should go well, and if it doesn't, we will adjust. I think being a little more open and flexible about pricing and products you're selling and just looking at it as a test and seeing how it does and knowing you can always change it. It's your business. It is nice that you get to make all the decisions. I know it feels like a lot of pressure and sometimes it is a little overwhelming, but it really is really nice that we get to make all the decisions in our business. And pricing, it can be tricky. I think I'm gonna go from $12 to $14 on these guys. We'll see how it goes. Wish me luck. I don't know. I feel like they're worth $14. They're super duper cute. And again, they sold so well last year that I don't think I'll be able to keep up on the stock. And when that happens, it's usually a cue to me that I need to raise the price a little bit. So let's do that. Let's get started by pricing these guys. So for the ghosts, I am going to be using this new tag template I have just because I don't need to put care instructions or the size on the ghosts. So my other tag template is great for wearables and I will be using that for this mess we've got to deal with. But for the ghosts, we're going to be using this tag here. I'm just gonna put ghost where it says name. I'm gonna put the price at 14. Wish me luck. And size, sometimes the size is nice to have. Like if you have different size ghosts. For this reason, I only have one size of these ghosts. So I'm just gonna leave that part blank, which is totally okay. So we're gonna do that for all these. But what I like to do is actually lay out a bunch of tags. Like I'm gonna just set aside like 30 tags and write it all out at once before I tag. I love to streamline my processes like this, especially when it comes to the things that aren't crochet related. I mean, it's crochet related, I guess, but aren't actually crocheting. I like to streamline the process and try to get it done as fast as possible with keeping it professional and obviously doing a good quality job on pricing these and having okay handwriting, but I just want to get this done faster because I want to get back to crocheting because that's my favorite part. I'm pretty sure that's all of our favorite parts. But anyways, I'm going to lay out these tags, write down all that information and start pinning it with these little pins on probably like their head right here. And yeah, let's do it. All of my ghosts priced. They're in here. I did go with $14 on those, so we'll see how that goes. They're so cute, and I love these price tags on there. They're perfect for smaller items. I just love this size. Yeah, there they are, all priced and ready to go. I also wrote out a ton of tags. I'm like letting these ones dry. Sometimes the ink smudges a little bit, so if I go like this, it kind of dries it a little bit. But I have newborn hats all ready to go. These are all tags that I wrote out, some baby hats and toddler hats. So that's all of this. Oh, this is gonna take a minute. I've already been tagging for an hour, so writing out all of this and going through tagging all of this has taken me about an hour, but I don't think that this is gonna take another hour, but we will see. You know, I might wait on the pumpkins. We'll see how we're doing on time, but you know what? I kind of want to update my prices for my pumpkins, so I may actually wait on the pumpkins and just finish up these hats for today's video. So let's sit down and start working through tagging some of these guys here. Also, I wanted to mention that if you want to learn any more about tagging, I have a whole series about my tag template and how to tag items and kind of streamlining the process. All of those things I actually have in a whole series here on YouTube. So I will link that down below for you if you want to check that series out next, if you're just curious on more, I guess, tips and tricks as far as tagging goes. But I do explain in that series why I individually tag a lot of my products. I actually individually tag all of my products but products that I charge $5 or less on. And the reason is because the $5 or less products, honestly, is kind of not worth individually pricing all of those. I have them all up on my pegboard at the front of my markets, and I have a sign for those, and I guess it would just be kind of a waste of tags to individually tag all those and time, because I have so many of those little $5 items and they've been pretty clear up there on the pegboard that they're $5. But when it comes to products that are over $5 and when they're scattered around my booth, individually tagging helps with sales so much. Like, I know it's extra work. I just said I spent about an hour already, and I'm probably gonna spend at least another hour working on this stuff, but it is so worth it. Like, the time and also the costs, I mean, these don't cost that much, but I guess it does add up when you're putting in on all your products, but it is so worth it. It's so worth it. You will make more sales if you individually tag. The reason for this, by the way, is I don't know if you ever shopped anywhere that they don't have clear pricing, but I get really awkward and I don't want to ask how much the thing is. I'd rather just see on my own time, you know, and be like, okay. And like be able to make that decision instead of how much is this? And then they tell you and then you like awkwardly have to set it back because you can't afford it, or you react to the price in some way. It just makes it more weird. I don't know. If you individually tag it, it really saves your customers that awkward feeling, and also you too. You don't want your customers asking you every 2 minutes how much your products are. It's gonna save the headache for you, the awkwardness for your customers. They will just have a better sense of how much your products are worth just by looking at some price tags, and they'll know if your products are in their price range or not. And I know this can feel kind of scary, especially if, you know, you're a little bit like, if somebody just looked at my price tag and walked away, they probably think it's too expensive. Am I charging too much? We can't really get in our heads about it. But honestly, that's a good thing. That's a good thing you put your price on your products. They looked at it. If they couldn't afford it, or maybe they're thinking about it. I've had plenty of people walk around and think about it and come back and actually make a purchase. That's a good thing. If they came up and didn't see how much it was, that's actually way more likely they're not going to buy, because a lot of people aren't even going to ask. So, and the people that do ask, you never know. So anyways, just individually tag your stuff. I know it takes a little bit longer, but if you ever need a buddy to do it with, just pop on one of my vlogs. I'd love to hang out with you as you tag. I love hanging out with you as I tag, because it definitely makes it more fun. Like I said, pretty much everything that's not just crocheting, I tend to procrastinate, and this just helps motivate me get this done. It is actually kind of fun once you get in the flow of it, and it's just that finishing touch that makes your products look so much more professional as well. I don't know. Anyways, I'm gonna link some of these patterns, by the way, that I've been showing in today's video down below. This is my pattern, the velvet beanie, and this one in particular, the pink one with the double palms, is one of my best sellers. I don't think I have enough of them made, so I think I need to make some more of these, specifically in the pink color. But anyways, I'll link that down below if you want to check it out. So I can't believe I didn't talk about this sooner in this vlog. We have another market prep challenge coming up. And if you don't know what the market prep challenge is, it is a semi-annual challenge that I host. And it's called the market prep challenge because we get together and we work on market prepping in our businesses together. It's 100% free. So if you are interested, it's going to be this year, fall of 2024. It's going to be September 9th through the 13th. It actually ends on Friday the 13th, which is a little spooky, but I think we're gonna get through it. I have that coming up. It's really sneaking up on us, so definitely sign up. I'll put the link to sign up in the description box down below. And again, it's 100% free. I send you daily emails with checklists and motivating you. We go live every day as a community. The lives are optional, but if you want some more motivation to get products done in your business, then join our lives. It is so much fun, and again, it's free. You might as well, and meet some crochet friends, get some accountability buddies, learn more about the market prep process. It's kind of a tongue twister, but yeah, really would love to see you there if you want to join. And it's starting pretty soon, and it's fall themed, so definitely get your pumpkin making supplies ready. Get excited. We're gonna have a lot of fun prepping for our markets together. I always say that this challenge is a great way to jumpstart your inventory in just 5 days. So if you've been feeling a little bit behind, which I always feel a little bit behind, but if you've been feeling that way with your market prep, this is a great way to gear up and get ready for the upcoming season. So I definitely want to see you there, and I'm super excited for it. And what else? I don't know. I think that's it. Anyways, I'm going to keep pricing and see if I can get this done in the next hour. I want to get back to crocheting. You ever feel that way when you're working on other business tasks and you're just like, I just want to crochet though. So anyways, let's get these priced so I have time to crochet and watch Gilmore Girls later because, oh, I just got to season 1, episode 16, I believe is when it happened. I don't know. I'm just waiting for a character to come on the show. His name is Jess. That's all I'm gonna say. He's my favorite. Oh, also, if you watch Gilmore Girls, who's your favorite character? I want to know. My favorite character is probably Luke or Jess. Actually, Jess then Luke. I like them both a lot. I'm not even a huge fan of Lorelai or Rory. I don't know. They both have their things that I like them sometimes and then I don't. And you know when you're crocheting for so long and binge watching shows, you feel like you're part of the show? That's how I feel in Gilmore Girls. I feel like I am a character in that show. I feel like I live in Stars Hollow. I feel like I could set up a market at Stars Hollow and kill it with my beanies, especially during their fall show. I like their fall markets that they do. Anyways, if you know, you know. Let's get back to tagging these and see how many we can complete. And yeah, we're so productive in today's vlog. I'm loving it. We're getting so much done. So anyways, let's continue doing it. So that took us about 2-ish hours to price 31. Actually, I had 31 ghosts to price. And all of these beanies, which ended up being a ton. So I cannot believe how many I've been able to create in the last couple months. I've just been making these beanies on a repeat, obviously, but they're all priced and ready to go now. All of my different stacks, they're so cute. These right here are some of my best sellers. I already shared that in today's video, but these ones are actually the one size up, the baby size, but I've got a ton of those. I think I need to make more of the pink in the newborn size, but yeah, there we go. There we have it. Thanks for hanging out with me in today's video. I hope today's video was fun and also educational in some way. Maybe you learned something about tagging or your process, or at the very least had fun and were productive while watching. I always love when you bring a project to work on during these videos. So I would love for you to comment down below what you brought to work on today and what you were able to do behind the scenes. I'm sure you're crocheting right now. I mean, if you're not, you probably wish you were. Because let's be real, we're obsessed with crochet here. But anyways, if you can comment down below what you were working on while watching. And while you're down there, do not forget to sign up for that free market prep challenge I have coming up. Again, 100% free, no strings attached. Just come hang out, learn some more about market prepping, jumpstart your fall inventory with me, and we will continue to be so productive together. So I can't wait to see you in the challenge. But until then, I would love to keep hanging out with you here on YouTube. So I will see you, my friend, in this video right here. Bye!